Hello everyone, MMLTech here. If you are wonder how I can zoom and make OBS Studio follow my mouse, well, this is not the zoom and follow script that you may find in OBS Project Forum. This is actually my native OBS Studio plugin, Zoominator. This plugin works cross OS and allows you to zoom and follow the mouse on the go by setting up different hotkeys or just setting your mouse as a trigger. But before we go into setting up, let me show you how to install the plugin. First thing you want to be doing is go to my portfolio under resources, search for Zoominator. Then just go to the plugin page and click download. If you are a member, you can skip the wait and just click download manually. Then you will be directed to the GitHub page where you can download the version that you may need. Either it's for Mac OS or Linux or Windows. Well, I will be downloading the Windows one. Just save it anywhere on the disk. Open up, and inside there you will have a folder called Zoominator. To that folder, into the bin 64-bit, and make sure you copy these DLLs in your OBS Studio install folder. Of course, inside OBS plugins 64-bit, and just paste it there. I already have it, so it's not worth putting back. And that's it with the install. For Mac OS and Linux, you can follow the native tutorials on how to install plugins. It works just like any other plugin out of the box, and of course plug and play. Now that we have our plugin installed, let's jump into setting up the plugin itself. Now back in OBS Studio, if you have installed the plugin correctly, under the tools you must have this Zoominator submenu. If you click on it, you will see a lot of settings, but don't you worry, they are very simple. First thing you're gonna be doing is select the source that you want to zoom in and follow. Right now you can zoom in on display capture, window capture, and game capture because these sources are providing the bounding box, so we can make the mouse, make the image follow the mouse. Okay, that's with the source. Now the behavior. Here you can select whether you want to zoom in and follow while you keep holding the hotkeys, or you can use the toggle. That means once you press it, you must press it back to stop the zoom in. Now with the trigger, there are two separate things that you can set. You can set either a keyboard. You can also set the keyboard, or you can set your mouse button to trigger the zoom. But here's a catch. In order to be able to use the mouse as a trigger, you will also have to use a modifier. And I usually use control. That means I have to control and click to start zooming in. Then if I set the behavior to toggle, I just have to hit control and click again to resume the source. That's it with the triggers. Now jumping into zoom, here we can play with these values. You can adjust the zoom factor. That means how much the image will be zoomed. So if I set this to 5, for example, hit apply, and now if I trigger, as you can see, it zooms very, very close to the object. Now if I go back to 2, hit apply, as you can see, it reduced the zoom. Okay, now if you think your audience will have motion sickness, all you have to do is reducing the follow speed here. So if I just set it to 3, for example, and hit apply, now, as you can see, it's moving a bit smoother. Of course, if you want it to go faster, you can set it to 16, for example, and just make your audience go crazy. And maybe throw up on their keyboards, but I don't think you want that. So my personal expertise would be 8. It's the perfect value for follow speed. Of course, if you don't want to use the follow speed, and I'm thinking of updating this plugin so you can trigger this on the fly, I just hit apply, and now I can use the mouse. I can use my trigger to zoom only the area that I want to show, and I'm not going to have the mouse following even if I go outside the bounds. And one more important thing here is that this plugin works perfect if you are using a vertical profile, and for that, okay, now as you can see, I have the display capture here, and now let's check out if I have the follow mouse. Okay, it's there, and now I can just zoom in, making this perfectly for persons who are creating design tutorials, and if you want your audience to see exactly where you click or exactly what you are typing in any fields in the programs that you are using, this plugin is the perfect tool to have in your streaming setup. As you can see, it's very easy to set up. There are a lot of things that you can play with. And with the help of the community, I managed to work this plugin work perfectly in macOS. If you like these tools, check out my portfolio. I have a lot of scripts and plugins created, and all kind of resources for streaming. And if you like this video, make sure you subscribe to my channel, and see you on the next one. Thank you for watching.